big pool, but I'd rather not use that. Yeah, me neither. So is I know there's a chapel, but why would there be a pool? So we're gonna take a look. You might need it, especially if we're in another lab. Failure detects a couple of vents standing in front of the bar. Oh, why do you want to go to the basement? Because it's a hoarding, that's why. Go ahead and we click on that. Is that cats hanging from the ceiling? It's not like letting me click nothing, so I guess it just this ain't gonna end well. I can already see it. Oh, please don't be the spider. Please don't be the spider. Please do not be the spider. I do not need no more nightmares. Well, first one. You lost the key. Hit the wrong button. Didn't mean to do. No, I don't want to do that either. Okay, sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. I got a feeling that the farther I walk, one of these things is gonna rush at me and scare the life out of me. Probably that one. That's the creepiest looking one. Let's just walk because. Oh, their mouth is closed. I didn't see that. More dolls. Yep, their mouth is closing. Looks like I'm in the same room. I wonder if there's another puzzle that I gotta try to hurry up and get down there before it closes. I don't know. I'm lost. Not really lost, just confused. Okay, well, their mouths are shut, so. something I was not expecting that to happen. My greatest fears were realized in the winter. The days grew short, and the longer nights merely provided the wretch with more opportunities. It was a difficult time for my family. My grandmother, let me try that one more time. A wonderfully kind and gentle woman had deteriorated greatly since the death of my grandfather. My mother was trying her best to keep her in the community as long as possible. However, dementia is a cruel and degenerative illness, robbing a person of their memories one day at a time. Soon she recognized none of us, and it became clear that she would need to be moved from her house to a nursing home. Before she could be moved, my grandmother had a particularly difficult few nights, and my mother decided that she would stay with her. As much as I loved my grandmother and felt nothing but anguish at her illness, to this day I feel guilty that my first thoughts were not of her, but of what my nightly visitor may do, what but of what my nightly visitor may do should it become aware of my mother's absence. Sorry, I'm stop pausing. My dog is like pointing at something in the corner. I'm worried about it being a spider. I know I keep saying spiders, but where I'm at, there are humongous spiders out here. Her presence being the only thing which I was sure was protecting me from the full horror of this thing's reach. I rushed home from school that day and immediately wrenched the bed sheets and mattress from the lower bunk, removing all the slats and placing an old desk, a chest of drawers, and some chairs which we kept in a cupboard where the bottom bunk used to be. I told my father I was making an office, which he found adorable. Okay, that's just hilarious. But I would be damned if I give that thing a place to sleep for one more night. As darkness approached, I lay there knowing my mother was not in the house. I did not know what to do. My only impulse was to sneak into her jewelry box and take a small family crucifix which I had seen there before. While my family were not very religious, at the age I still believed in God and hoped that somehow this would protect me. Although fearful and anxious while gripping the crucifix under my pillow tightly in one hand, sleep eventually came as I drifted off to dream. I hoped that I would awaken in the morning without incident. Unfortunately, that night was the most terrifying of all. Chapter 5, Urban Explorer. Yet, let's save. Okay, let's like I'm in a school or library with Frankenstein on the back chalkboard. It says wolf. Well, how nice. Yeah, you're in an abandoned place. Let's play the piano. That sounds like a good idea. A bunch of school books. The feeling that sometimes invading your privacy, even without ill will, is still disturbing. I guess. But we're not going there. You are good. That's like a creepy, creepy picture. The clock has stopped. Let's go check all the rooms. If you don't know why they are here, you hold the greatest amount of fear for them. A stack of comic books. A bunch of school books. It's a triceratops. An old picture of what seems to be a religious man and a woman. A bathtub is in the middle of a classroom. Why would there be a bathtub in the middle of the classroom? The sounds of screams are awful. They are even worse when they are your own. Should I? Or shouldn't I? Why not? Oh, damn. Let's see what's over here before I go in that big open room. Newspaper article is too aged to read. Well, I guess this is going to be just a humongous place. There's a piece of paper here. It reads knock knock. File mattress is dirty and worn out, so obviously let me go in there. Go up, dude. Wait a minute, was that where I came? No, that wasn't where I came in. That's just a blank door. I think I came in from up here. I done forgot that quick. Oh, come on, dude. What the hell? Well, for some reason it ain't let me do shit. Oh, I had to click the door for some. I never had to click the door before to open it. Oh, wonderful. It still happens. Locked. Good. So we don't need to be going in there. A writing desk with some school material on it. Writing desk with some school material on it. Okay. A big filing cabinet. I don't want you to move. Go back up. A writing desk with some school material. Okay. And the same thing there. Nothing inside. Well, nothing in here, so let's go back. Nothing down there, so I guess there's only one way to go. There are various school rules printed here. There is a hole in the wall where roots have grown. Let's check over here first. Nope. So check that last. I'm not going in that bottom room until I check the rest of the school. The lock is broken. Okay. And that's a dead end. So there's only one place left to go would be down or up. So I'm going down first. This old machine of some sort. Swinging light bulbs. Well, I'm not going down there yet, so let's see what the hell's up here. Well, I guess before we go into the basement or whatever that thing was, I guess we need to check this room out. Okay. I don't understand. They obviously aren't going to move anywhere else, so let's see what's in here. I got a feeling I need to get to the back wall over there of the upper up left, so yeah. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But I'm guessing I have to follow the bottom because that top one ain't gonna move crap. Nope. click the curtain. Nope. Okay, so what was the point in all this? Guess we're just here for your amusement, I guess. Let's go see what's in the basement. Okay. Great, another puzzle. I wonder if there's two different ways I'm supposed to go, or if it all leads to the same spot, or... Well, obviously it leads to different places. I got a feeling I'm gonna get lost. I'm either gonna get lost, or I'm just gonna run headlong into some monster and scream my head off, because I wasn't expecting it. Cause like this is like the perfect element for a jump scare right about now. You're in a dark corridor with very, very little light, and you're turning corners fairly quickly. So I'm guessing around the next corner there's gonna be a jump scare somewhere. If I ever managed to get out of that damn hallway. I wonder if there was other places I was supposed to go, if I took a wrong turn, or maybe I was supposed to go to the left, maybe I was supposed to go in the center instead of going to the right like I did. I don't know, but I see something moving and I'm afraid to go forward. Okay. Well, why did he climb up there? Maybe I went the wrong way. I don't... I don't know, I'm lost. You're awfully quiet nowadays. Is there something wrong, son? Nothing. Are you sure? Is there something wrong with your new room? Are you lonely without your brother? No. Alright then. Just confused. Just confused. I woke gradually. The room was once again dark, and my eyes adjusted. As my eyes adjusted, I could gradually make out the window, and the door, and the walls, and toys on the shelf, and even to this day I shudder to think of it. But there was no noise, no rustling of sheets, no movement at all. The room felt lifeless, yet not empty. The nightly visitor, that unwelcome, wheezing, hate-filled thing which had terrorized me night after night, was not in the bottom bunk. It was in my bed. Oh, holy crap. I opened my mouth to scream, but nothing came out. Utter terror had shaken the very sound from my voice. I lay motionless. If I could not scream, I did not want to let it know I was awake. I had not yet seen it. I could only feel it. It was obscured under my blanket. I could see its outline, I could feel its presence, but I dare not look. The weight of it pressed down on top of me in a sensation I will never forget. When I say the hours passed, I do not exaggerate. Laying there motionless in the darkness, I was every bit a scared and frightened young boy. If it had been during the summer months, it would have been light by then, but the grass was winter is long and unrelenting, and I knew it would be hours before sunrise, a sunrise which I yearned for. I was a timid child by nature, but I reached a breaking point, a moment where I could wait no more, where I could survive under this intimately deviant abomination no longer. Fear can sometimes wear you out, make you threadbare, a shell of nerves, leaving only the slightest trace of you behind. I had to get out of that bed. Then I remembered the crucifix. My hand still lay underneath the pillow, but it was empty. I slowly moved my wrists around to find it, minimizing as best as I could the sound and vibration caused, but it could not be found. I had either knocked it off the top bunk, or it had, I could not even bear to think of it, been taken from my hand. Without the crucifix, I lost any sense of hope. Even at such a young age, you can be acutely aware of what death is and intensely frightened of it. I knew I was going to die in that bed if I lay there, dormant, passive, doing nothing. I had to leave that room behind, but how? Shall I leap from the bed and hope that I make it to the door? What if it's faster than me? Or should I slowly slip out of the top bunk, hoping that not to disturb my uncanny bedfellow? Realizing that it had not stirred when I moved, trying to find the crucifix, I began to have the strangest of thoughts. Chapter 6. The Abyss. Yep. Oh, so I'm in the water. That's new. Well, this is as far as we explore on this episode or part. It's like once again 4 o'clock in the morning. I stayed up too late, so I'm ending the video here. Like this video if you like it. Comment down below. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.